Yeah, what's going on, guys? And welcome to Court Vision. Yes, this is a brand new channel, and I welcome you all to the very first video. This is a channel, an idea of a passion of mine. I have loved basketball. I've played basketball my entire life, over 20 years of playing, about 5 years of coaching, and just countless knowledge and watching games. And I wanted to share that knowledge and that passion and reacting, kind of teaching and learning from each other in general, of different basketball games and situations. I wanted to do this mostly about the NBA, but it can expand into more things. But the first episode of Court Vision, based on Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, we're going to be watching the fourth quarter here, reacting, finding out why the Cavs won this game, how they won this game. And let's just get into it, man. I'm excited to get over this. So here we go. We are starting in the fourth quarter. The link to this original video will be down in the description. Got to give credit to where credit is due for who put it on there. So if you guys want to watch it without my reaction and my commentary, just go ahead and click that link down below. If you like this kind of content, you want to see more of it, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more. Obviously, going to be bringing different games and scenarios, and I'm definitely going to be asking for you guys to let me know what you want to see me break down. I've got some in mind, but leave it down in the comment section the next thing you want me to do. So here we go. Love with the size on Clay there, but he gives it up. Should go for position down here, and that's exactly what he's doing. LeBron sees it. Big hook, big boy hook, gets it to go. That's so easy. That is the number one thing in the NBA that separates players from each other. When they can see and find and get the advantage on their opponent, whether it be a size advantage, a quickness, a ball skills versus a weaker defender. That's what they're looking for in the NBA, because all these guys are fantastic players. So just as we spoke, Iguodala here in the post against a smaller Kyrie. He's got at least about 5 inches and some body weight on him. He's also a good passer, so that's what he's really looking to do. And if you see it developing here, it looks like Livingston's setting a back screen here for Harrison Barnes. That's where he's looking right now with the ball. There it is. Back screen opened him up on the switch, and this is a perfect jumper. But like I just said, Harrison Barnes, not exactly a shooter. So here's a double team. Here's Richard Jefferson. He saw this coming, which easy to see. I mean, he's got the view right here, but he is trying to help Kevin Love, who is in his own right a fantastic passer as a big man. And he's pointing out Kyrie wide open right here at the top, but Livingston's going to jump that pass, and if Love is a smart player, he's going to know Livingston's going to rotate to Kyrie here. Clay will most likely rotate here. So the pass to make is here, but that's what should happen. Now, Clay might be lurking here. He might be making Love think, yeah, I'm going to follow that rotation, but he could intercept this right here easily. So we'll see what happens on this play. Exactly what I just said. Clay made it look like he was going to make that rotation, which would be the normal rotation to make, and that's a tough pass to make that baseline pass. Younger guys playing this game, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade high school, the only time you should ever be making a baseline-to-baseline pass is if you're driving and you get cut off here and you see a guy drop down into the corner. So here we go. What are we talking about? The team already sees it. The entire team sees it. You got the big man advantage down here with Clay. This has already worked once. Livingston's going to come with that quick help. So if Love does get it, I would expect to see him dish it to LeBron pretty quickly here. Unless Kyrie's got an advantage too. He's got the quickness in the handle to get past Draymond. So there's the double. It went quick. Love probably didn't throw this pass because last time he did, it got picked, which you see Iguodala jumping it. And he actually never committed to it, so Love could have made that pass, and LeBron had an open shot. Or that's not LeBron, that's Shumpert. But Shumpert had an open shot here in the corner. But you still got advantage here, and you still got advantage here. Look at the quickness. Quick drive. Follows his shot. Let's talk about this. Okay, we're going into a replay. Draymond Green, 6'7", 6'8"-ish, Kyrie Irving, 6'2", 6'3"-ish. I'd give him 6'2". He's driving here. He's got at least 40 pounds, at least, on Kyrie here. Harrison Barnes, 6'8", about 230. Definite weight and height advantage, but look at Kyrie. He gives a little tiny push-off, but it's really not a push-off because Draymond's going with that momentum anyway. This is a money shot for Kyrie. Doesn't get it to go, but Barnes sits there. Draymond still sitting there with his momentum. Kids, follow your shots in situations like this because that just got an easy bucket there for the Cavaliers. So here, honestly, in the situation like we were talking about, we will talk about, Curry gets whoever defense, and it's justified because he's not a good defender. He'll come up with steals, but he's small, he's kind of weak, he can be pushed around. Kyrie suffers from the same thing. He's not a very good defender. He's small. Clay is a shooting guard. He's 6'8" over here, 6'7". But, I mean, he's got easy advantage here. He can get a turnaround jumper at any time. I'm not sure why Curry wants to reset it over here when you have an easy mismatch right there. Okay, all they did was reset it. I don't know why you would even do that. The entry pass was easy. And then Curry gets him way out of position. Guards in middle school, high school, if you want to be a good guard, a good point guard, a good teammate to your teammates, I'm not saying this is being a bad teammate, but this will be somebody, to be somebody that every one of your teammates loves. Put your entry passes on the money where the guy is calling for it. So here's where Thompson wants this. Look where his feet are. He knows where he is right now. He can turn around and shoot this if he wants. He knows he's got a plan for once he catches this ball. But with Steph's entry, now look at his feet. He just went at least 5-6 feet this way when he wanted this around here. So now Clay's plan has changed. I would be surprised if he gets a bucket here unless he gets a really good look. So there you go. He changed his plan. He really looked like he wanted to drive, or he looked like he wanted to shoot that where he was going to catch that. He made a nice play. He drove. He made Richard Jefferson commit, and now he's on recovery mode, but there's no way. Harrison Barnes is getting an easy look here. They want Harrison Barnes shooting. They want Andre Iguodala shooting. It hurt them the year before in 2015. Iguodala made his shots, but this year, nothing really in 2016, and Harrison Barnes really shot them out of this game because that's all they were allowing. They were sticking to shutting down Curry, trying not to let Clay get any shots off. And obviously, they didn't have Durant yet, so they didn't have to worry about that. Got Iguodala, and look how he stutter-stepped, slows down. And watch, LeBron had to see this one time to gauge later on what he would do. But Iguodala does that stutter to get the body into it because he wants the foul. He doesn't want to go and finish that. He wants the foul and the potential and one, which is fine. A lot of players do that. But LeBron picked that up with 7:41 to go in the game. In this situation, he picked up a tendency that Iguodala wanted to slow down and get that body contact, which again, we all know he'll pick up on later. And he got the foul call. So if you look away here, Steph Curry runs the down screen specifically just to get switched onto the big man that he's screening, which is Tristan Thompson. This is what the Warriors want. This is how they're creating their mismatch. So you see, they rolled it back, and they know the Cavs switch on those. So now Curry's got Tristan, and he settles for this, but you know what Steph does. You know what Steph does. Listen, I don't agree with him being the first unanimous MVP ever, but the man is probably the best shooter off the dribble of all time. All he needed was to get him to slide a little bit. Look how far he is from the three-point line. That's just nuts. Why did he bite on that? Young guys, never jump. Never. Just put a hand up in their face. Never jump at a jump shooter at the three-point line. Young guys, again, you do not ever need to do this. You know what all he had to do here? Pick up his dribble, spin his pivot foot around towards the sideline, and make a nice bounce pass to Clay. This is the second time I'm pointing out a poor pass by Curry to Clay. If you give a nice pass to Clay, let's rewind it just a little bit. If you give a nice pass to Clay here where he catches it right here, that might be an easy three for him because look, Tristan's late on the switch. If he catches it right here, Tristan's at the elbow right now. He was not ready to defend that. So just another lapse by Steph Curry, honestly. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing the Cavs did in this game. Look at the score. You're not going to see one of these in 2020, but the Cavs slowed the Warriors down. This was the highest scoring, best offense of all time. And the Cavs slowed them down. And I'm pretty sure the final of this game was 93 to 89. Super low scoring for the Warriors. And that's because the Cavs played great defense and they slowed it down on offense. People say that LeBron is not clutch. As in, like, anybody that ever talks about clutch, it's always, game-winning shots or, these types of things. Right there, that was a clutch shot. That's 5 minutes, game 7 of the NBA Finals. Down 1. Shot clock expiring. That is clutch to me. Now, I think at this point, this game, for the next 2 minutes or so, goes scoreless. So we'll see why it went scoreless, and if they were getting bad, or if either team was getting good shots, or if they were just missing or playing good defense. We'll see. So they don't even. I wouldn't call this a huge advantage, but you got Kevin Love with Harrison Barnes on him. I'm giving him the post. Jump hook fell short. So what we're seeing is both teams were actually getting shots that they wanted. They were just actually good contested shots on the defensive side of things, and then the offense just couldn't finish it. This play is just unbelievable. We're going to put this one in slow-mo. Okay, so based on what we've already seen, in all of these situations, Iguodala had slowed the fast break down. He didn't want to take the shot. He wanted to draw body contact. And this here doesn't change on this situation. However, he's pushing the ball here because what he sees is at least a 2-on-1. Steph and Iguodala here with JR, I believe that's who it was. But here you have Tristan, you have Love trailing, and then LeBron lurking in the shadows up here. The ball, so you can actually even see this in slow-mo. The LeBron actually didn't start taking off. This is when you could see him really kick it into gear. And then you see Iguodala, once this body contact here from JR, which gives him just enough time. Pin that on the backboard. And this, ladies and gentlemen, right here, is the most clutch defensive play in NBA Finals history. Again, people that say LeBron is not clutch. 89-89, Game 7, NBA Finals. Minute 49 left. And he just made the best, most clutch defensive play in Finals history. So it has been 2 full minutes since we saw a bucket yet. This right here, I mean, someone in the comments needs to explain to me what Steph Curry is doing here. I mean, this was like a heat check shot with a minute 20 in the finals before you're going to lose the finals. Like, if you keep doing stuff like this, you're going to lose. So if I would have to say which team should have won this game, I think the right team did, just based on this last few minutes. Each team not scoring, the Cavs have gotten the better looks. to be honest. Like, you got 15 seconds on the shot clock when you fire this up. What are you doing? You didn't even actually have that much space. I mean, I get it. This is a Steph Curry shot. This is a Steph Curry shot in game 38 of the regular season at Charlotte. Why is he shooting this shot in game 7 of the NBA Finals? So there we go. We got the matchup that we want. Kyrie. Kyrie is in rhythm killer mode right now. He got exactly who he wants on him. This is supposedly the best point guard in the league. This guy thinks he's the best point guard in the league. This is why the NBA is amazing. Because you got two alpha egos sitting here. This is the lion, king of one jungle. This is the king of other. You guys, let me know in the comments if you watch Black Panther. But this right here, this reminds me of Black Panther. When Michael B. Jordan over here trying to take the throne from our boy, Chadwick. This right here is epic. He took one step, one little side step. So he took that hesitation dribble to make Curry respect the drive. This back leg is about to get a lot of pressure on it because he gave that hesitation. See? Kyrie is gathering his shot right now because he gave that hesitation and he knows Curry is going to be backpedaling on this. He's going to be moving back away to respect the drive. So he gathers to shoot, and honestly, not a terrible challenge from Curry. But he was already done. This shot was going up with barely any effect the second he did that hesitation. And that there, I won't call it the most clutch offensive shot in NBA Finals history, but it's up there with the best of them. It's up there with the best of them. It's not the best, but it's up there. So let's see how Steph Curry and the Warriors react to that situation. Because look, this is a 2-for-1 situation. You're getting the ball back no matter what, essentially, unless an offensive rebound happens on the other side. But you're probably fouling unless you score here. This is just a 3-point game. Literally no reason to panic, and you don't need a 3 either. You could take this to the rack, which is probably what they're going to give up. You know, they're going to let you have it at the rim. But let's see what the Warriors decide to do here. So this is actually perfect, and this is exactly what the Warriors want. They ran a double screen switch here to get Love on Curry. This is Kevin Love, probably the least athletic guy on this floor. And that's no slight to him. But these guys are super athletes. And Kevin Love is a 6'10", slower forward. And he is staying toe-to-toe, moving with Curry. Preventing an easy shot here. And Steph Curry just gave it up. If LeBron were to do that, if any star were to do that, he would be given a lot more flack. And Curry never really caught anything for this. Look, he actually bit on that pump fake and recovered in time. This is the shot. This is the shot that the Warriors come up with after Kyrie just drilled that 3 to put them up by 3. This is the shot. Warriors fans, if you're watching, let me know how you felt about this. If you thought this was a good shot, I don't understand. You know, again, Curry was a unanimous MVP. He was a 2-time MVP. NBA Finals champion multiple times. It's not like he was young in his career here. How could he not get by or at least get a better shot against Kevin Love? And let me give Love respect, and this is earned. He played some tenacious defense here. I've never seen him play defense like this, but he played defense for his life on this play. And that's the shot. It was basically a floater. That was basically a floater, and that's the shot you got up there. Kyrie, I have no clue. Okay, this was as much a panic move as what Curry just did. He almost just let them back in the game with this. You have a 7-second difference on the shot clock. Got young guys, if this is the case, and you won't have a shot clock if you're talking high school or middle school, pull this out and win the game. Just dribble it out. Stop your dribble right here. Let everybody else catch up. Do not do this. There's no reason to do that. He got so lucky getting that rebound back. The back-to-back plays with Curry and Kyrie taking those shots is just fascinating to me, what they were thinking. I'd love to ask them. See, and then he goes again, and this would have been inarguable. Roast me all you want. This would have been the craziest dunk ever. I mean, imagine if he would have finished that. Look at this nonsense. That would have been ridiculous. He should have made it. That would have been... Look at Kevin Love back here. Look at Kevin Love. Oh my God. Kevin Love turned into a fan in the nosebleeds right at that time. Got banged up on that. Hurt his wrist. Misses the first one strong. Still keeps them in it. Again, here we go with the non-clutch birds. I have a question for you. Would making this free throw make you a clutch? Is this a clutch play? 10 seconds to go. If you don't make this, they can tie the game with a 3. But if he makes it, it's basically game over. Buried it. That's clutch. And as you guys know, this is not my video, so I can't get rid of these ads. But this is the shot. Steph Curry misses at the end. Doesn't matter. And the Cavs win the 2016 NBA Finals. Again, if you guys did enjoy that, please make sure and leave a like. Comment down below on what you would like to see next. I have ideas to do series, a specific player's game, anything interesting that you guys would want to see a breakdown like this. We can break down the coaching aspect, the player aspect, just reacting as a fan, all that good stuff. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure to subscribe for more. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you in the next one.